Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and this is the lovely Julia. Hello.
Hello.
We are in Selborne, in Hampshire.
That's right.
Just off the, I think it's the B3006, I think. But anyway, Selborne is a lovely old village, famed for somebody's house.
Gilbert White.
Yeah.
Now known as the first ecologist.
That's right. We've made a video about him and his house, which will be coming up fairly soon. However, we thought today, as the sun is shining and it's a beautiful May-ish day, I nearly said May Day then, it's not May Day, is it? But May, you know, May-ish day. We take a stroll along the beautiful high street.
Yeah.
And see what's here. So, shall we do that?
I think we should.
Grand.
It was quieter a few minutes ago, but
it's like
every man and his dog wants to come down now. Look, see? See?
Yes, I noticed. It's on cue, ladies and gentlemen.
As if by magic.
As if by magique. So, let's turn the camera around and show you what we see. And when we first drove down here, Julia, didn't we see an amazing array of different architectural houses?
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely lovely. We're passing the Selborne Arms here, which is obviously a Victorian house that's been pebble dashed, unfortunately. But here we go. Look, Bush House here, which is a nice brick house. I'm just going to poke my camera in to show you the delightful. I said you'd call it a cottage, wouldn't you? Would you call that a cottage? I mean, it's a house stroke cottage.
Yeah.
Some people think cottages are just those with the thatched roofs, but that's not strictly true. We've also been looking at the incredible foliage that has made up the street. It's amazing, actually. You said it was nice and quiet, and it is a lovely quiet place, but it's suddenly got very busy. I think we did just hit rush hour. And actually...
Weird.
Well, it's because it is on a, not a main road, but on a proper road.
Yeah.
Here's Maria's Flowers, which is very nice.
Myers.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Myers Flowers, darling.
And the very lovely
Selborne
Tea Room. Have a look at this.
Which is not open on Mondays. So don't try.
It's not open on Mondays, which is a shame because it's Mondays we're filming.
Ah, the Selborne Village Hall.
Let's have a look at that.
Sat next to a modern build, but it's that modern build looks like it's kept roughly in keeping.
There's a UPS van.
Yeah,
Shall we
convenient.
squeeze our way past that? That house there says 1708 on it, which is rather lovely, with a bit of timber frame and some, I'm assuming that's local stone. Or clunch, maybe. Whatever that is.
Yeah, there's lots of little... Every now and then there's yews and bits of yew hedge and limes. Lots of limes lining the road, isn't there?
Oh yeah, and we're going to come up to some very unusual limes in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah, apparently they're the rarest of the British limes.
Are they? The broadleaf ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So says the app, anyway.
Yeah, and here we go. Might cross the road so we get a better view of that.
Check out that. Look at...
It does seem that we have picked such a busy time. I want to cross the road so we can show you these limes, but I can't do that because of the heavy traffic coming through the village.
Yeah,
I wonder if this is a bone of contention that they have.
Maybe. Should we tuck right up against this hedge so these people can get past us as well?
Right, I'm going to dash across the road here, next to the Selborne notices. Here we go. Now you can see these rather... Oh, that's
if I
all
get
right.
out of the way.
Now,
Is UPS going to come and get in our way
I
now?
hope not. So here we go. We've got these limes which have been stunted, or
they're pollarded and trained in this way to create a nice barrier, or a nice sound barrier.
I guess not only against the road.
Opposite his house was a butcher's, and he really didn't like just seeing all of the dead meat hanging up there and stuff. So that was why he had, or so, as far as we know, that's why he had the limes put in there and trained that way.
And they are very broad-leafed, aren't they?
They are.
Look at the size of some of these leaves.
A bit of hand comparison there.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a relatively small one. Another closed down pub over there. The Queen's.
Yeah, the Queen's behind us.
Queen's of Selborne.
Seems to have seen better days, unfortunately. Golly, you can't believe the traffic that's coming through. And they look like some sort of army truck.
Oh, look. So here we've got
Hang
the
on a
lines.
minute, I'm filming the other way. Look.
Alright, we've got more military trucks coming through.
There must be some military base. We're near Alton. I wonder if we're near Aldershot.
So we've got these lovely yews. They've
Yes.
been nicely topiary,
yeah,
Topiary.
where they've been
Yeah.
shaped.
Yeah, I do love the.
And look, you get a nice little, view through the topiary. Oh, I can't hold my camera up because it's lorries. It's nuts. We thought we would manage to do a nice, quiet, sedate stroll through what is lovely countryside village. Turns out we can't do that. So these are the limes outside Gilbert White's house, and this is where he built them, as Julia just said earlier, to prevent the look or the vision of what is opposite. Used to be the butcher.
This used to be the butcher.
Yeah, hanging out his raw meat, presumably to attract the flies. I mean, to attract the customers. Gilbert White's house is here. It's a very grand affair. It was a humble-ish sort of rector's place originally, but it's very hard to get it all in. Actually, I'm going to cross over the road again and try and come back a bit.
I love these.
They look great, don't they? They look like wine racks. There we go. That's a bit better. So really it was the left-hand side of the building originally that Gilbert White had, but over years it was extended and goes right down to here with beautiful gardens in the background.
Inside this part is the actual Discovery Centre now.
Oh yes.
So it's where all the
With the
classes will go and all the conservation information is in there. Conservation information.
There you go.
Lovely.
Didn't know that. This is a famous the Selborne Pottery. I was reading about that online.
Oh,
They
yeah, the vicarage is over
they
that
do. It's all, what do they call it? Flung clay or thrown clay on wheels and whatever. And you can go around the back and you can purchase some very nice pottery in there.
Have a little nosy. Look, oh, it's so quaint on there.
And there's a sign next to it that says the old bakehouse, which presumably is this building that we're passing now. But it looks very nice, doesn't it? Here we go. The Selborne Pottery with a bit of wisteria.
Seconds and pops.
Wow. Look at that.
This little old staircase. It's gorgeous. What's this that's been trained up over here?
That I don't know.
But there's roses up there.
Oh yes, roses and all sorts of stuff. How lovely. And in there is
All the pottery.
all the pottery. Oh. Well, Julia,
Well, Richard,
we seem to have run out of time
we have.
yet again. I hope that's sort of shown a bit of the high street of Selborne,
Yeah.
busy as it was, but we've got some more videos of Selborne to come, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is very exciting. We may come back and do a feature on the pottery, for example. But another video that's worth checking out is the one about Selborne Church and a certain tree.
A yew tree.
Yew. So check those out. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then,
Ciao for now.
ciao for now. Right,
That away?
that away.